What you doing in my house? What you doing in my house? Okay guys, this is me. I'm back with a tutorial on how to fix this jacket. If y'all want to see how I fix this, stay tuned. Alright, I'll be back. I'm about to fix this. Alright you guys, so now I'm going to button up the jacket and turn it inside out. And then I'm going to take a Sharpie. You can use whatever kind of marking, chalk or whatever you want, but for the purposes of this video, I'm going to use a Sharpie because it's easier to see. So I'm just going to mark the amount that I'm going to cut off. And so when I had the jacket on, I made a little tiny mark on the inside on how much I needed to take off of both sides. So this is my sewing machine. It's a Singer heavy duty. I love this machine. I've had it for a couple of years. It only cost me about $150. It can sew any kind of fabric and it sews through denim. So I use it all the time. So I'm going to lay the fabric flat. You can use straight pins to mark this if you don't feel comfortable just sewing it freehand, but I feel like that wasn't necessary for me. So I'm just sewing along the black line that I marked. I'm using a straight stitch, and then I'm going to go back and do a zigzag stitch just so the fabric doesn't fray and look real nasty on the inside of the garment. So here I am cutting out the extra fabric after I have sewn it. Okay, there you go. So we're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. So I'm just going to lay the fabric flat against it to mark it so that it can be even on both sides. And again, like I said, you can use straight pins to flatten everything out if you like. So I marked it with a Sharpie. And now I'm going to sew the other side. Same thing again, straight stitch. And at the beginning and the end of your stitch, you're going to want to do a back stitch just so it doesn't unravel. And you guys, I used black thread and I marked it with a black marker. Obviously, if you're doing this at home, you would not use a black Sharpie. You could use chalk so that it comes off, and then you would use thread the same color as your garment. So I could have used the army green thread so that it looked less homemade or DIY on the inside. So I'm doing the same thing again. I'm just cutting out the fabric and I'm going to do my zigzag stitch. Okay. All right, so that is done. I'm just doing one more. Oh, that's the other side. I guess I did zigzag stitch that one. Okay, so now that that is done, I'm just going to cut off all my little loose threads and fix anything that it looks like isn't straight or that I need to neaten up a little bit. Okay, I guess that side wasn't even. So I'm going to cut that out, cut out the extra fabric. And now I can turn it right side out to see what it looks like. And that's it. Voila. Let's go try it on. Okay, you guys, here I am. This is the finished product. This is the jacket. It's nice and small. It does not look like a 4X jacket that you got from the thrift store, and it's super cute. All right, thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.